Hello there, Mr. Guggen here. Welcome to another video. Today's video I'm going to show you a collection of HDVDs, autograph DVDs buy or get on any other system. Stay tuned. It's nice and short and sweet. Try not to bore you too much and just show you some of my collection, which I have a fun love for it, and still looking for certain particular ones that I just need for my collection, as you do, for the right price of course. But let's start off with obviously American Werewolf in London's autograph on the 20th anniversary edition DVD. The story about this one, when we got for this, was Geeks of Sheep, the wife, picked this up at Collectormania, Collectorama, remember rightly, at Milton Keynes a long time ago, when they used to have the fairs in their shopping centre, and it basically brings back memories of us queuing up to get it and seeing him for the first time, which was pretty brilliant. To see the characters, obviously the place, the people on screen, which is brilliant. It's a quite quality good film. It's a quality film, great by John Landis. Some of his films are awesome, and there's some of the actors who are in there that's quite cool. And then you've got, it's just the, obviously, I won't go into what the film's about, but love the character on there, it's brilliant, and the rest of it is just awesome. So that was a great find when she got it, and she picked that up for the next version, which I basically found this in a the CEX store, my local one, for £1, which I'm collecting these at the moment. Trying to get as many as I can really cheap, the ones I like anyway. So I got this one, and to see if it had anything different extras wise or outtakes and things like that, and if the quality was as better than the DVD version. I think it would have been quite good. If it had been in all Xbox 360 standard and not an add-on, I think it might have done a bit more better. Obviously, like the PlayStation 3 that had the Blu-ray player as standard, so it might have done well. Anyway, so American Werewolf in London, really quite cool. Picked this up at a boot sale with a few others. Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut. It has a few extras on here. I've seen a little bit of it. It does look weird when you see some of the extras on there, because they said they haven't been fine-tuned, it's just left their series. It is a classic one, but you've got a few extras on this, which it's been restored to the vision it should be, but you really have to look hard to find the different versions on it. But it wasn't part of a pack, so it's quite good. Blade Runner, the final cut. I do like Blade Runner. I haven't seen it for years. Yes, I've yet to watch this one yet. Again, obviously, but I'd like to see what the final cut is all about. So that's quite cool. Van Helsing, obviously, seen at the cinema ages ago. Love Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale, brilliant. It's quite cool. Have the DVD version, but got this part of the old deal as well, so that's a great film, great popcorn movie. Just sit and watch it. It's great fun. The quality is quite good, but obviously so is Blu-ray and the rest of it. We won't go into that. So that's quite cool. I picked this one up. The one that was in The Rock was in it, and obviously from the game Doom. I love the Doom back in the day. This is not a bad film. For a game to movie conversion or adaptation or whatever you want to call it. It's quite good. It's quite good. The way they filmed it sometimes looks like it's the way you're walking down the corridors. It's quite good. So that was worth £1. That's quite good. We've got a few other ones here. Now, Leaving Las Vegas. I found out this is quite rare to find, so I found this and I picked it up a couple of quid. I have a, I do like Elizabeth Shue and Nicolas Cage. Elizabeth Shue, I do like all back in the day since Adventures in Babysitting and all the rest of it, and she's been in many of them, Cocktail and the rest of it. So that's why I picked this one up. It's a quite depressing film, but cool film nonetheless. And I found out it's a quite hard one to find on HDVD. So obviously that was, I think, 50p. That was quite good. Got a lot of extras on that, so it was quite good for 50p. It's not a bad one actually, not a bad one at all. But this is one of my favourites because obviously it's Japan, which we like. I definitely like that one as well. I think that's really quite cool. And that's all. I think they're all 75p. Yeah, but it's good for the collection as well. It's a fun moment again, getting these things. What I thought of this shout out, if obviously people do watch the video, I do appreciate it, thank you. If you do want to watch more, click the sub button, or like, comment, show your thoughts. I am trying to look for Twister, with obviously the late Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. Quality film, it's one of my favourites, so obviously I got it in Blu-ray and DVD and video and all the rest of it. I'm looking for the HDVD version, that particular version, but I don't want to pay silly money for it, because I know it's rare as dog shit. So if anybody out there knows you can get a really cheap copy, or if you just want to just pass it on, that'd be much appreciated. Links, basically just put a comment down below, that'd be awesome if you know anywhere that does it really cheap. Thanks. So we've got a couple of other ones basically. There's only a few of them left, so I haven't actually watched this at all, but it's worth 50p. Let's see if it's any good. Basically, we used to watch Buffy and the Angel for back in the day, and obviously directed Joss Whedon, and it's supposed to be quite good, a really good film, but I haven't actually seen it, so I'll give it a go and see if it's any good. And for 50p, definitely can't go wrong with that little beauty. Now I do love Ocean's, if you call it Ocean's 11 movies. The second one was Pony. I'm saying that I like them, but the second one wasn't the greatest. It's not my favourite one. I did like 13, which I thought was quite cool, and just like the whole setup and the rest of it. It is pretty smart. This one of those films you can just watch over and over, just chuck it in, and I just watch that. It's a brilliant cool film. Plus, it's got Las Vegas in it, obviously, and the rest of the characters. But this and the first one, excellent. Now, I hear a rumour they may be bringing another one out, if that's true, obviously, with women in it. I don't know if it's going to have the same impacts. Let me know your thoughts on that, if you do. Put the old comments down below. So that'd be great to hear, but I do like that, and it's worth 50p. And then we picked up King Kong, obviously, because it's not a bad film. It's not a bad film at all. I prefer this to the new one, but you know, personal preference at the end of the day. And it's quite good. It's quite cool. I missed a ride in Universal Studios, which I thought was corny, but great in its own way. You know, there's so many cool rides in Universal that have gone. Maybe I might do that for another video. So, and memories of rides from Universal we used to go on. And definitely one of our favourites, if we had a favourite on Universal Studios, is Back to the Future and Jaws, which is sadly missed now, and Universal in a whole is basically trying to get rid of all their rides and then try and get loads of new ones in there and more Harry Potter. So it's seems to lose some of its magic, but that's us. That's what we think. So if you have a comment on that, chuck it down below, because we'd like to hear your thoughts on that as well. But King Kong is still quite cool and worth it. So basically, there you have it. There's a few little collection of picking up with HDVDs. It's one of those formats that this goes, isn't it? It comes out, everybody thinks it's a bee's knees, and then it just dies a death because somebody buys it. Just like VHS versus Betamax kind of scenario, really, isn't it? I quite enjoy them. They're worth the cheap. They're cheap to collect. There's only a few more I'll try and collect, and then I'll probably pass for a little while because they're getting hard to find, and I don't want to spend loads of money unless it's Twister, which is one of my favourites. Until the next time, keep on gaming and keep on collecting. Bye for now.